there are some nice memories involved. Hey y'all, APG Jamie here. And today brings us hashtag 4th Art Saturday. And it is an open collaboration. Should you wish to join, go ahead and play along. We can share links if you want to, or if you don't want to, whatever, I'm cool. So, our inspiration is around the neighborhood, and I thought it would be fun to do some tags. Memories of around the neighborhood, y'all. Okay, it's coming up upon the Christmas season, which is what we celebrate around our house. And so I've got various pieces of scrapbook paper. It is basically a copyweight paper. And as you know, maybe you don't, maybe you do, you probably do. Some neighborhoods almost always have an old house that's got cracking paint. And then you've got the people with the fancy yards and the fancy dogs and the fancy this and the mediocres this and the mediocres that. I mean, you know, it's just, you know, the way it is around the neighborhood. So my papers are basically reminiscent of that, in my personal opinion. You know how that goes. And we're just collaging it down. Yes, I could have used glued stick, but I didn't. I used fluid matte medium. I actually only thought about the glue stick this morning, so you know, sometimes I'm a little late to my old party. And we've got some solid colors. Basically going with sort of a traditional kind of thing. Back in the day we had red and green, and then we also had yellow gold kind of colors. You know, we're talking about before the digital age here, people. You know, we're talking about the times when our TV got reception on 3 channels and sometimes UHF. Sometimes, okay, if you twisted the rabbit ears just right, okay. The children of the house were the remote control. The telephone was attached to the wall by wire, okay. The telephone poles is what brought the electricity in with said telephone, okay. Those kind of days. Black and white TV. Oh, but when they came out with the color, oh my goodness. That's how we know yellow gold was kind of one of them colors. Anyways, so that's just kind of, you know, where my mind was going. And like I said, I'm going to make some tags. Hickin', y'all, because, you know, I used the fluid matte medium. I trimmed the one. Oh, that there deckled edge Tim Holtz trimmer. Yes. Yes. Yes, you can use a ruler for regular papers and some scrapbook papers, you know, some of the heavier cardstocks even. But for this heavy stuff, ha 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 ha, deckle edge all the way, people. Anyway, happy anniversary gift. Late, but still, you know, it's a works. Anyway, it was a little too damp to really cut well, so I went ahead and put everything away and went in the house for the night. And now it's the next day, and now we're getting nice clean edges. I didn't really think about what size my tags were going to be, so I'm just trimming off these pieces. They were, I used, okay, let me tell you what I used. The base is True, T-R-U, Ray, R-A-Y, construction paper. I get it from the Hobbit Lobbit, okay? It was recommended to me by Kyle Givhan, amazing artist. Anyway, and I like it. It is, what is that, acid-free, you know, archival, whatever it is. And it's not like our school construction paper. Y'all remember the day of the big chiefs? Okay, anyway, it's not like that. Anyway, so I'm trimming them down, and I plan to, my original intent was to make a stack of 3 tags that slipped one into the other. Well, as you know, sometimes my projects grow. My eyes are like, well, no, I need more. I need more. I need more. So, yeah, that's kind of what happened here. They don't stack. Well, they stack, but not in each other. Because, you know, I seem to have thickness issues. I'm a kind of thick girl. So we're just lopping off the corners. I got this, you know, it's a Fisker's corner lopper thingy, and I've had it for a very, very, very long time. I don't even know if they make that anymore. And I am using, like I said, you know, Christmassy kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's what we're going with. And we'll make some little journaling cards if you should happen to do that kind of thing. These tags have a little spot to do said journaling in. And yeah, they were going to nest together, but they don't. I mean, they could. And then I thought, there at the end, I thought, oh, I could string them all together and have a banner kind of thing around the neighborhood. Think around the neighborhood, y'all. So anyway, I decided I was going to make some little pockets, you know, bins. Yeah. I'm still thinking at this point they're going to nest together, so I needed a pocket. And I found that they're lace, and I thought, well, I'll just cover the little cardstock in lace, because if you just use lace, sometimes when you go to tuck stuff inside a lace pocket, it kind of wants to hang up on lace, because lace is so, you know, frilly and stuff. I'm not a real lacy kind of girl. Anyway. So I thought, well, I'll just cover my little pockets in the lace. So I did. I sewed it on there, and I sewed around the tag all at the same time, you know. And now we're making some little, these are going to be our houses. And I know, oh, I know, it's all kind of busy. But you know, neighborhoods are kind of that way. They can be pretty busy. Some of them kind of lazy, not lazy, laid back, quiet kind of neighborhoods. But you know, a lot of them's busy, especially when you got young children around. Those are always fun. When you hear when you go outside in the evening and you hear little kids playing on the next street over, not my street, y'all. Anyway, I like hearing little kids laughing and playing and stuff like that. So here I'm thinking, I've got this one piece, because I'm using scraps. I thought, well, that must not quite tall enough for a house, because now we're making houses. Okay, we're going to build our houses in our neighborhood. That's okay. We'll just add on to it. It can have a different color roof, because, you know, a lot of people's got different color roofs depending on the kind of neighborhood you live in. If you live in a neighborhood that has a homeowners association, y'all probably got more similar roofs than my neighborhood. We have city restrictions. We don't have homeowners associations. So, you know, we can paint our house whatever color we want to. We can have whatever color roof we want to, you know. We have some city regulations, but, you know, still, that kind of thing. Just saying. And I know the size is just a little off, so we'll trim it all up. And it'll be all right, because, you know, some houses are wonky, some are modern, some are traditional, you know. And the older your neighborhood gets, the more of a mix you're going to end up with, because, you know, houses get older, new people come in, they renovate and change things and all that kind of stuff, because, you know, it happens. Saying. So here we go with our house. Oh, I've also trimmed up some little pieces for doors and windows. They not double paned windows, but you know. Well, more and more people in my neighborhood are getting double paned windows. Oh, I got some a few years back. I love them. My friend CB in San Antonio, she got triple pane. Oh my goodness. You can't hear nothing. They'd probably explode a bomb outside and you'd never heard it. Well, maybe you probably would. Especially if a peacock got in your house. Anyway, just thinking of me as CB. So we're gluing our houses, our door and our windows on there. And, you know, I couldn't resist. Just couldn't resist. Y'all know how I am. Make it a pocket on the front. The house could be a pocket tuck spot. Absolutely. See, this is where I started going astray. This is where things start getting thicker. I don't necessarily show you all the tags, but they're essentially all the same, done the same way. Okay, we got our house, we got our window, we got our doors. Now we're going to put some snow on there. It does not necessarily snow where I am. Okay, as a general rule, it tends to only snow the winter after we've had a hurricane. We've not had a hurricane for a few years. So, you know, there's a lot of pretend snow around here. And this stuff, I can't remember what it's called, but it's in there's a list of ingredients in the description below. There might even be some links to some other people, because it is an open collab, but there might not be links to other people. I don't know. Anyway, it looks off-white, and it is off-white, kind of a cream color. And you don't need a whole lot, y'all. You don't. Watch this. Hit it with a heat gun, y'all, and watch this stuff puff up and turn white and look like snow. It's like magic. It's about like heat embossing, y'all. It's kind of magical. Okay, so I mean, there's some snow. It's just not a lot of snow. Now, I've had second thoughts, as you know, I typically do. I should have shaded around the houses so they would stand up off the background just a little bit more, but no, didn't do it. I could, I guess, go do it now, but not gonna. So I thought, well, we need a doorknob on our door because you gotta have doorknobs to open the door, right? So we're just going to use some diamonds. And I think I just used a dark green diamond on all of them. Now I'll get the same doorknob. Ha ha ha. Commonality in the neighborhood. No, we don't all have the same doorknob. I do have a newish neighbor down the street. And guess what color they painted their front door and their fake window shutters? Guess what color? That's right. Purple. Yes. Like, oh, I love their house. Don't know them, but, you know, I approve their door color. My door used to be purple. Now it's teal. Anyway, just saying. All of them's getting 2 windows and one door. Okay? All the roof lines are different. The first house had a yellow roof. This one's got the same color all the way up. And here comes the snow. And I am just using just teeny tiny bit on that there palette knife, y'all. It's not much because I thought, wow, I can't believe how much this stuff grows. You know how popcorn pops? Well, you know, this doesn't make a pop noise, but it just poofs right on up. Oh, see, I'm trying to show you how much I used, which was next to nothing. This jar's going to last forever. Hickin', y'all. Puffing up the snow. That's so funny. Heating the snow up. That's what I'm doing. I did ink around everything. You probably didn't see much, if any, of that, because I don't remember, because I really weren't paying attention. I was just chit-chatting stuff around the neighborhood. And, yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. Oh, do I show you another one? Oh, maybe I get faster and show you another one faster. Some of these roofs get very interesting. See, I'm inking just around the edge, and I did ink around the windows and the door. Did I say that already? Well, if I did, here we go, repeat time. And make it a tuck spot, hidey-ho pocket, because, you know, sometimes you have to put stuff in houses. Here's the door on that one. Here comes the window. This one's getting a fancy circle window. Or maybe it's just one of those draw-through things in the attic, you know, because we have a lot of heat down here. We got to suck that heat out of our house in the summertime. Oh, here comes the snow. Gently. When I say I'm barely putting it on there, I am barely putting it on. The thing is, you know the thing, you can always add more. It's a little harder to scrape away. Will this stuff eventually flake off? I don't know, but it's kind of hard to get off now, just saying. Here can y'all, puffing up the snow, puffing it, snow puffing, puffing the snow with the heat. Ah, y'all. It is 2 sets of 3 tags. 2 sets. Each set has 3 tags, something like that. Anyway, might want to comment, might not. So here's our pocket, and no, I bought these weird staples. I don't know what else to call them. I got them 1,000 years ago, you know, back when scrapbooking was the thing. We weren't doing junk journals and mixed media journals and all this kind of stuff. You know, we weren't doing that way back in the early knots. But I saw these kind of paperclip thing, not paperclip, staples. And I picked them up because, oh, those are cool. And I thought, oh, you know what? They're with the Christmas stuff because they say Christmas things. And this one actually has like little holly things on there. But you really can't tell unless you got real close. You might can see in the photo montage. I'm trying to show you that they're kind of stapley. And I'm sure originally there was some kind of a tool. See, there's a picture. Some kind of a special tool you had to buy to use them. Y'all know I don't do that kind of thing. I just faked my way through it. So we kind of faux measured it out for the center, and now I'm poking little 2 tiny holes on each, you know, each little side, so I can put the prongs through there, and it worked pretty good. I'm pretty happy with them. And we got a piece of velvet fabric. It's fabric, but now it's a ribbon because I used the gingham scissors on there, and we're just going to put that little staple through there. And no, I would never buy them again. I don't even know. They probably don't even make. And I would not even know who made them originally because, you know, like I said, I've had them a while. And I'm thinking when I first bought them on clearance, because you know it's clearance, because, you know, clearance is always involved. And I think I really only paid 10 cents for them, 25 at the most, because, you know, yeah, things were cheap on clearance back then. Not so much now. And I've just rubbed my finger back there to make sure everything's nice and flat, because you know how staples are. They can just catch all kinds of things, and you don't like that. So I found some wintry, Christmassy sentiments in my word box, because you know I'm a word collector. And we're just going to put some of them. Each one's going to get one. One of them had a typo, y'all. I don't think you get to see it. Anyway, I ended up, because I couldn't pull it back off, because by the time I realized it was a typo, it was glued down solid as a rock. So I just found another sentiment that kind of slipped over the top of it, and we did that. Oh! Flippy flop time. See, there's the back with the, see, it's got a little journaling spot, got snowflake because, you know, winter, and this one's got my little name on it because, you know, I wanted to put my name on there somewhere, but I'm like, I don't know where I want to stamp it. It's got people in the house, them whole paper dolls. You know, I love my paper dolls. So we put them all the houses get people, well, maybe one person in a tree in this case, you know. Kind of goes along with the sentiment, which was quite serendipitous. You know, my word of forever. See, that's one set. No, the backs, it's all pretty much the same on the back. Yeah. The fronts are all pretty much the same. They're just a little different. Here comes the second set. Fun. It was fun to make. Kind of quick, but I made it last a little longer because, you know, I do that, complicate things sometimes. Now you see why they don't nest together so much. But they could be strung together. They could be used on gifts or your junk journals, your Christmas journals, or your whatevers. Ta-da! Photo montage. What kind of houses you got in your neighborhood? Ours are mixed between sort of modern, traditional modern. Yeah, we don't have anything really fancy here. We do have about half of them's 2-story, so I don't want no stairs. That's too much exercise for me. I hope everything's going well in your neck of the woods and that you too are looking forward to the holidays. Whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or whatever other, Festivus. Don't forget the Festivus. We all love a Festivus for the rest of us. Anyway, I do appreciate each and every one of you. Leave a kind comment if you're interested in receiving, possibly, maybe, could happen, random commenter. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll forget. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.